So I wanted to do just a quick video to update you on where I'm at with my Kelmet wheel design here. So I started out with 3D printed wheels, and these are printed with the tires in place. And they've got larger holes in the back, but these can be worked with to get down to a smaller diameter. I'll show you how I did that on the back wheel. And then the front has this hub on it. So for what I'm going to do using these on the front axle of an Erector truck, I drilled out the hole to 1/4 inch. I machined off that hub on the back. That's not needed. So this will go on, and then I'll use a cotter pin through the axle. And then on the rear, I went ahead and put spacers in. So I opened up the hole to a 3/4 inch diameter, and I had a brass spacer and then a steel spacer to get down to 1/4 inch. I just happen to have these that fit tightly inside of each other, so that's why I did it that way. So I've got a 1/4 inch hole that goes not quite all the way through, and then in the front I've got a smaller hole. So the way these mounted on the 1926 Erector axles is the wheel slipped onto the axle, and then there's a hole drilled in the center of the axle that is threaded. So you put a machine screw through, and that held the rear wheels on. So I'm doing that the same way. And on the rear wheels, I've got 2 rubber tires. I've got one on the front. So after I did that other machine work, I went ahead and I machined 2 grooves in the wheel for the tires. And in the front, of course, I just have 1 groove machined. These tires are reproduction Kelmet tires. So I bought these from a gentleman. He does sell these on eBay if you are interested in a set of the tires. And now the next process is going to be making rubber molds of each of these wheels. And then I plan to cast these in a 2-part resin. And the reason I'm going to do that is right now to print the front and the rear, it's about a 5-hour print with the tire on, and then you got to do all the machine work. I want to use the rubber tires on many of mine, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the casting in resin. Plus the cast resin is much stronger than the 3D printed resin. And I do plan, if these turn out though as nice as I think they will, I do plan to offer them for sale, and I'll have more information about that once I get some sets ready to go. Thank you for watching.